Welcome to the online world of the Shakti Warriors Academy. During this video, you will be guided through the core elements of the Shakti Warriors online curriculum, our website. It's important that you are familiar with the Shakti Warriors website so you will feel confident when you are providing navigational instruction to your students. To access the Shakti Warriors website, you and your student will go to SWvideo2.shaktiwarriors.com. This URL will take you to the Shakti Warriors homepage. One thing to remember is that you can always return to the Shakti Warriors homepage by clicking on the Shakti Warriors logo at the top of any page. When you first enter the Shakti Warriors site, you will find a navigational heading that will lead you to fun places on the site. Clicking on these different pages will help your students begin to understand the objectives and language used to empower them throughout the program. Let's take a moment to walk through each of these. First, your students should be encouraged to start by clicking Your Mission. This will help them to understand the larger mission they are a part of, and to let them know they are joining a community of warriors in training across the world that are committed to defending against chaos. Next, by clicking on Your Training, students are introduced to the ranking structure of the Shakti Warriors program. All students start first at the recruit level. In order to move up the ranks, students will earn points by taking positive action in their own lives, while at school, at home, and in their communities. Actions such as get 9 hours of sleep, finish their homework on time, eat more fruits and vegetables, limit their video games and TV watching, and more. Once a student earns 6,000 points, they move to Sidekick level. 12,000 points moves them to Hero level, and in order to reach Superhero status, they need to have earned more than 20,000 points. From here, students will move on to learn more about Chaos and his minions. Chaos and his minions play a very important role in working with your students. These characters are used metaphorically throughout the Shakti Warriors curriculum to introduce your students to negative traits such as greed, laziness, selfishness, bad attitude, and more. Students are constantly reminded that we all have minions hovering around us from time to time. But real heroes are people who have learned to recognize when their minions are hovering and have learned the skills necessary to defend against them. The option of Meet Other Warriors allows students to see the many other warriors in training participating in other schools across the country. To locate a particular warrior in training, simply type their name in the space provided and hit search. This will bring up a list of warriors matching the search criteria. Then select the appropriate name you are looking for to learn more about that particular warrior. You will also notice a banner called Arcade. Here, students play a variety of fun, non-violent, even retro video games. These are a positive way for you to reward your students if they have been a positive team player during your Shakti Warriors session time. Giving them a reward of free play video time is usually a positive reinforcement that says you are paying attention to their warrior training efforts. Now it's time to go a little deeper into learning about our warriors. When you first enter the Shakti Warriors website, you will notice each of the warriors standing on the homepage. By clicking on one, you will be taken to a portion of the site where you can learn about that warrior. You will notice that each of our warriors embody both superhero and superhuman powers, and each has a particular minion that hovers around them. By clicking on Read the Bio, you will open to a page-turning online book, where your students can read each of the warriors' backstories. Please encourage your students to do so, as it will help familiarize them with the warriors and their character traits. Once your students have learned about the warrior, their mission, and their training program, they will be ready to join the academy. Joining is simple. From the home page, students will click on the Join Now button. They will be taken to a page where they will be asked to enter basic information about themselves, such as their first name, year they were born, ethnicity, etc. Remember, our website is COPPA compliant, and we never collect personally identifiable information about your students. From this page, your student will be asked to create their superhero name. It's important that prior to doing this, you have worked with each student to come up with a name that lights them up. Once they create their superhero name and start earning points, they cannot change their superhero name. In addition, they will be asked to provide a password. Keep the password simple and easy to remember. For example, their first name or your school name, and it's okay if they all have the same password. Remember, you will need to approve any changes they make before they are posted online. Once they are ready, they will hit the Submit key to join the Academy. From here, they will be taken to their own Warrior in Training page for first-year Academy students. This is what the Warrior in Training page looks like. This page is unique for each student and provides information about their individual progress throughout the program, including points earned, their current rank, and it also lets them know what they need to do to move to the next rank. The first thing they will all want to do is create their own avatar. Have them click on Your Avatar. This will open up a very sophisticated avatar creation screen. They will be very excited to do this, and you'll be amazed at how creative they can be. Check out what they'll be able to do. And don't worry if for some reason there is not enough time for them to finish their avatar. They can always save their design and come back to it at a later time. Once back on the Warrior in Training page, they will be able to start earning points and start moving up the ranks. Points are earned in 3 ways. 1. By checking off what daily training activities they have completed. By clicking on Daily Training, they will be able to check off what tasks they have completed. Tasks such as getting 9 hours of sleep, finishing their homework on time, being kind to those around them, and more. Students earn 10 points for each task they complete. This is the self-reporting portion of the site, promoting integrity by accurately reporting what they've accomplished. Note, the system is designed to allow them to be able to go back and check off tasks from prior weeks in the program. And, as their teacher or coach, it will be important for you to spend time looking over their shoulder. A page full of all check marks is a pretty good indicator they may be stretching the truth. So talk to them about this and the importance of having integrity. At the bottom of the page, students can enter in custom activities to encourage behaviors unique to each child. Tasks such as speaking up more in class or possibly not speaking out in class. You know your students better than we do, so use this section to incent positive behaviors. Returning back to the Warrior in Training page, students will be able to earn additional points by clicking on the library and the echo board. From the library, students will be required to read many articles related to developing a hero's body, mind, heart, and community. Topics such as how cliques make kids feel left out, train your temper, figuring out food labels are just a few examples. Students must read 12 articles before they can move up to the next rank, 48 articles in total. And not to worry, a timer has been put in place to make sure that students have spent ample time reading each article. To further reinforce their reading, students will need to click on the echo board, where they will be required to answer questions about what they have read. Safeguards have been put in place that require students to first read the articles before they are allowed to answer the echo board questions. Once in training, you may find your students saying that they have enough points, but have not moved up to the next rank. If this is the case, please direct them to the Status Report section of the Warrior in Training page. This section outlines what they must do to move to the next level. For example, they may need to finish clearing the echo board, or finish reading the articles, etc. On the left-hand side of the Warrior in Training page, the students will find other options. The Extra Credit page. This page functions similarly to the Daily Training page. On this page, students are given extra credit points for slightly larger tasks or tasks involving others. Tasks such as reading a book, raking leaves, babysitting their siblings, etc. The extra credit tasks will require approval of a caring adult. This presents an excellent opportunity for you to learn more about your students' accomplishments outside of class. The Edit Superhero options allows them to go into more detail about their superhero, their backstory, and the good work they plan to do in the world. We encourage you to have your students continue to develop their superhero and use their creative imaginations to add depth and power to their vision. Remember, you will need to approve any changes they make before they are posted online. Edit Team allows students to come together for a unique mission. Again, Let them be creative and come up with their missions to help make a difference in the world. In the future, we'll use teams to encourage positive teamwork in the world. That pretty much wraps up the functions your students will be able to experience as a first-year Academy student. But before we close out the website training, we did want to point out a few more fun areas on our homepage. On the upper top left-hand portion of our homepage, you can click on Watch Videos, where they can watch videos related to Shakti warriors and other warriors in training. The upper left-hand side will provide an option to see what warrior competitions are going on across the country. We expect this section of our site to become more active in the next 12 months as more schools begin to join the Shakti Academy. And lastly, as a reminder, you always have the ability to read our comic books online by accessing the comic book portion from our homepage. We hope you found this training video helpful in understanding how to navigate the Shakti Warriors Academy. Soon you will be receiving an email with the link to our next video, reviewing the Shakti Warriors Kit, our hands-on learning curriculum. This video will outline the individual components of the Shakti Warriors Kit and how to use them. We congratulate you for joining the Shakti Warriors mission to embrace the whole child. We are glad you are a part of our Shakti Warriors team. We look forward to hearing of the wonderful success stories of you and your students, and how together you were able to defend against chaos in your homes, schools, and communities.